Hey, it's Jeff O'Lahane once again, your YouTube reviewer of New Hampshire and New England brews. And today I'm taking a look at a brew that this will probably be the only review you'll ever see of it, because the Pennichuck Brewery of New Hampshire sadly went out of business in November of 2009 after existing for about 3 years. But they left us with a few brews that we can enjoy and savor until such time as they are no more. And I have here with me today their Backdraft Chocolate Porter, and this is a 22-ounce bomber. Kind of a neat, fiery label, but they were famous for doing labels that had this kind of fire feel to it, or fire department, or fire station look to it. And this was brewed and bottled by the Pennichuck Brewing Company of Milford, New Hampshire, which has now gone out of business. So let's see how this goes, and this may be the last time I ever have it. So pop her open, a little bit of squirting going on there, and I see a bit of smoke coming out, which is kind of nice. Give her a pour right off the bat into my Nutfield pint glass. Nutfield, another brew pub in New Hampshire. Let's see, the sound of the pour is very nice. What we have here is a very dark carbonated, dark brown, little mahogany in there, maybe a hint of ruby tones. And the head is very short-lasting. It's a beige tone color. It's sort of bubbly, but it fades out quite quickly, as you can see. So, but that's not a bad-looking color, I don't think. Why don't you give it a sniff, and I will give it a sniff and see how it turns out. Well, the aroma on this has a bit of the cocoa and the coffee grinds that you get with a porter. Slightly malted, slightly sweet, and that's kind of nice. It's not a bad aroma, but it's not really outstanding. It's just kind of a nice, pleasant aroma. Let's give it a taste. You want to give it a taste? A chance to give it a little taste, and let me give it a taste myself. Well, the mouthfeel is medium, I'd say. It kind of starts out with this sort of malty and sugar, bitter sweetness in the beginning, and suddenly this chocolate and cocoa aroma sneaks up behind it and kind of chases it down the throat. It's actually kind of nice, but the mouthfeel, it's not a real heavy porter. It's not real thin either. A medium body, maybe. That seems about accurate, the way to describe it. Of course, it doesn't leave much lacing. You can shake it around a bit, and the lacing really only lasts momentarily, if at all, and so it's rather thin in that regard. A hint of fruity roasted malts in there as well, just a little bit of it, but it's there all right. But it's more kind of a malty chocolate, a chocolate malt. That's always a good word, a chocolate malt, and it's not bad at all. And it's a shame that this company went out. I quite frequently looked forward to their various brews you could buy in the stores and around here. Never got a chance to actually go to the brewery, but as I find these, I'm going to try to hoard them and keep them stashed away, and hopefully enjoy them for a time a little longer. But until then, cheers, and I hope if you get a chance to try one, you do, and do it quickly.